Hi, in this tutorial, I'm going to be introducing you to all the goodies that Google has to offer for your business. Um, we're going to talk about Google Chrome extensions, apps, docs. I mean, pretty much there's so much you can do with Google besides checking your email and browsing the web. And I hope that at the end of this tutorial, you would have a better understanding. This is the first series in a series of videos that will walk you through the process of migrating your business to Google and leveraging on all the software that Google has, the applications that Google has to help you further your business. So we're starting off in this. This is, well, Google page. You're pretty much familiar, and it's Valentine's Day. So I guess this guy here is saying something. I'm not too sure what he's saying. Happy Valentine's Day. Okay. Well, for starters, if you look over here, these are all the extensions that I have installed in my computer, and over the next couple videos that are going to follow, I'm going to go through each and every extension here and what it can do for you. I mean, I have a whole bunch of extensions. This is Clearly, this is Shareaholic, PDF, save as PDF, take screenshot, check Google Mail Checker, Evernote, and Hootsuite, awesome screenshots, built with technology. I mean, if you are a programmer, you are totally going to love this particular extension. It helps you check up what a website is built with. If you see a beautiful site that you like and you want to know exactly what technology they use. They have some advanced pro features, but I use the basic. I've never paid for anything with them. Remote Press helps you publish to your WordPress site if you have a WordPress site or a blogger or whatever it is that you have. But basically, these are not just the extensions I have installed. I have a few more. Well, these are the applications that I have, as opposed to, there are two different ones. These are extensions and these are applications. Well, for applications, I mean, the sky is the limit. There's PoleDaddy, there's Dex.com for customer service, your business. There is Writer that, they all have different. I'm going to go through each and every one of this one at a time at some later videos. But there's Aviary. Aviary is actually an online graphic, an online image editing program. If I were to click on it, you would see it launches, and pretty much if you don't want to get Photoshop or any of the fancy image editing programs, this is Aviary, and it's free. You can do a whole bunch of, apply layers and stuff. But we're going to take care of that in a much later video. But there's so many extensions. But okay, first of all, to see what extensions you have, I would say go to your browser and just type in Chrome, I think, dash extensions. Oh, I'm not too sure now. Yeah, maybe not. Okay. No, actually, I have it bookmarked on my computer. So yeah, Chrome, column, 2// extensions right over here. Well, these are the extensions that I have installed. So if you're not sure if you have extensions or whether how to get them, I mean, this is you can also access it from here. I forgot. You can go to Tools and Extensions by clicking here. It's pretty much going to open the same thing, or you can just bookmark it and say put it at your bookmarks bar is what I mean to say. But if you've never come back to this side of your website, well, welcome. But this is pretty much all the extensions I have. From over here, you can enable or remove. You can just click it and it would disable. Like if you click this, it would automatically, I don't know if you noticed, right here, this is awesome screenshot. As soon as I click enable, it goes away, But over here, you can pretty much, you can install a whole bunch and just play around with what it is that you want to install or don't want to install. But also, furthermore, if you don't have any extensions installed, you can click down here and say get more extensions. Now, if for some reason you don't have that button on your computer, you can also just type this right here. I don't know if you can see this. Say chrome.google.com/web store. So imagine I'm not here. Let me just open a new tab, just so that I'm not here. You see, just type in chrome.google.com/web store and hit enter, and it's going to take you to the Google Chrome extension store. Now, from here, there's a whole bunch of stuff that you can add to your Google Chrome to make your browsing so much better. But if you look, there are business tools that you can use. There's accounting and finance, HR, legal, logistics, a whole bunch of stuff. There's education, academic resources, entertainment. There's a whole bunch of stuff, and you can scroll down. News, weather, productivity, social community, utilities, extensions. But these are really pretty much applications. So for these ones over here, right here, you go to extensions. But you click extensions. Extensions give you these ones that come over here. Now, but for these ones over here, you would go to any of the above. These are all applications, all of this, while these extensions right here are these ones over here. Anyways, so in this video, we're not really going to talk about any extensions. I just want you to get your mind ready as far as all the beautiful things that, how much more productive. I want you to log into your computer and not just go to Facebook and, Facebook me or, Google and type in the latest music. There's so much that you can do as far as researching, productivity and, somehow enhancing your life. But anyways, I'm going to just close this tab for now. And so besides talking about extensions and applications, there are a few other things that we're going to take into consideration. Along the line of this course, we're going to encompass all that Google has to offer. And I'm sure you think the extensions are great and the applications are great, but Google has a lot more to offer beyond these extensions. Now, this is where Google. Okay, so if you already use Gmail, I'm sure you're pretty familiar with all of this up here. But to my understanding, quite a large amount of people don't use all these features. So hopefully, I'm going to introduce you to some of them, and you can learn how you can incorporate them into your workflow. My personal favorite and most people's personal favorite is Google Documents. I personally don't have Microsoft Office installed in this computer, but I actually use Office 365, which is it's a cloud version of Microsoft of Google Documents. Well, let's say Office 365. Microsoft Office 365. Yeah. So but I'm not so. But the reason why I brought this up is so that I'm not saying Microsoft Office is any less than Google. Microsoft Office is any less than Google Documents, but the Office 365 is what I use. I don't use the computer version. I try to put as much of my workflow online in the cloud. Therefore, that way, wherever I am, and if I don't have access to my computer for any reason, I have access to whatever documents I've created. That is the beauty of cloud computing, which we're going to talk about later and later and later. Okay, so this is Documents, Calendar. If I click, it's going to take me away from the screen, which I really don't want to go away for now. We're going to talk about how to incorporate all all of this, mobile, books, wallet, shopping, reader, and it actually has even more. If you click the even more, you're going to see all that Google has to offer. Much by the time we're done with this topic, we're going to take each and every one of these subjects, and you can learn how this can somehow um, help you. There's Google Bookmarks, which is beautiful in the sense that sometimes you use a different computer and you have something bookmarked on your computer. I mean, that you can access. But if you use Google Bookmarks when you're logged into your, Google account, you can access your bookmarks from anywhere in the world. But so I mean, we're going to talk about each and every one of this along the line. But for now, let's go to Google Documents. Google Document, like I said, is a cloud version of a document processing workflow. I store all my documents in Google Docs, and as you can see, I have quite a collection of documents. It allows you to create folders. You can create a whole bunch of stuff: document, presentation, spreadsheet, forms, drawing, table. From templates, you can actually click this form template, and there's a whole bunch of templates that you can browse through. These are all different document templates that you can look through. Um, and you can search templates by, a variety of, you can search presentation templates, forms, drawing templates, all kinds of stuff. And so let's see. So going back to Google Docs, I mean, we're not going to go into in depth. I'm still going to make a different video on all the things that it has, all that it has to offer. Okay, from here, I mean, if you're already on Plus, I'm sure Google Plus is still gaining ground, and it's not yet quite popular. I personally rarely ever post. I have a Google Plus account, but I rarely ever post in it. But here you can upload, add photos, add a video, link, whatever, and share with whoever it is that you want to share. But I'm not going to do that right now. And next we have calendars. Calendars are amazing, and you get to see what different you can set your agenda, and Google would remind you. We're gonna take a more in-depth uh, look at this. And one of my favorite as well is Google Reader. You can subscribe to different websites, and on that different website, you're gonna see my subscription down here. But I mean, you can I subscribe and unsubscribe all the time, so I don't get too much junk into my mail. But you can see, you get to whatever website, and make sure you subscribe to my site when it comes up. But whatever site that you particularly like, you can subscribe to that site, and you can keep a track on all their latest publications via Google Reader right here. So now I'm sure you're thinking that, of course, this is all Google has to offer, but it gets even better. Now there's also, this is what a new document looks like. Now, if you're creating a document in Google, you have so many options. Like you can share it and allow people to comment on it. And this is good when you're trying to collaborate on a particular project. There are project management cloud-based applications that are really good, like Basecamp, our Fresco team. But in a very basic form, I think you can definitely collaborate with Google Docs. From here, you can say share, and you can choose. If you click share, you can change. You can ask other people. You can invite people to come and collaborate on whatever document that you have. You can add names, email addresses of people, and have them. They will be notified via email, and they will be allowed to you can assign what kind of permission you want to give them. You can say change and give them, say editors are allowed to comment, or you say only owner can comment, or you can choose that editors can have control over it. But besides that, here you can change private. You can make, if you create a document, you can make it public so that you can have anybody have a look at it. Or you can say anyone with a link so that if you send somebody to a link, they can access it without even signing in. Or you can make it private to only those that you particularly invite to collaborate on it. I mean, it's beautiful, but you can say done, and this is Google Apps. We're going to talk more about this later. This video is getting too long already, but this is one of my very, very favorite. I use this all the time. And with Google Apps, you get your own email, such as, service@nenajohn.com as opposed to nenajohn@gmail.com. And not just that, you have a whole bunch of stuff. There's calendar docs, those things that you use in the regular Google, but it's more geared towards the business of, more than one person. You can collaborate on any of this and any of this. But also, let's see. You get to see their pricing, getting started, 30-day free trial. I want to sign in, but later we're going to talk about this in further video. I just wanted to tell you that Google has a lot more to offer beyond the regular email that you use. So that will be all for now, and we'll talk more later, okay?